a man had this like tray of pieces of fig, and it looked really red and purple inside. So I went to try it, and it was the most delicious fig I've ever tried. So sweet and soft. So I told this to the woman who was there, and she said that her husband tried over 100 varieties in the area, and this is the one that always produces sweet figs. Yes. Whoa. Whoa. It's called Adriatic fig. I'm super excited to plant it here because we are from the same area, which means that this is very likely to have the same conditions as those ones. And we're planting it in the sunniest spot possible, right here. We already have a fig tree by the chicken coop, but it doesn't get enough sun and the figs never ripen. Figs never ripen. So we'll try this one. Fig, 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 fig. So we're filling up the hole with some nice nutritious soil, because all this area it's all clay, and we want to give this little fig best chance in life as possible. Look, it looks like it's been planted on sand.
The drainage, the snail shell.
Wow. Today we are transplanting some dwarf trees that we have in the original food forest that we want it to become a big forest. So we don't want the dwarf trees here because they're gonna get much light in our ultimate plan. So we're gonna put them close to the house. Right? Anything else?
Well, they get swamped by all the grass around here because they're only tiny little trees, so it makes sense to have them closer to the grass. I mean, closer to the house, so that we can keep an eye on them and harvest them.
Yeah. And it is a nectarine tree and an apple tree, and then eventually a mandarin tree as well, but at the moment it's fruiting, so we can't transplant it.
Soil looks great.
What's happened with that fence? It's like all wrinkled at the bottom.
Got quite a strong taste.
Woo. Ugh. Yeah. I think the problem is that it's stuck. There must be a big root on this side. Oh, from there, it's like I can't pull it from there. Definitely something on this side. What if I try to pull it the other way? Sorry, tree.
Yeah, it's not gonna like
It's roots.
that. Poor old thing. Like that was the root stock.
So just put mulch on top, you reckon?
I mean, that is a mulch, really. Oh, there's a lot of worms in it. Good. Pretty awesome, eh?
Dad, look at
I don't ever want to stop putting in a bucket. Yes, your hands.
This is leaf litter that was collecting in the leaves of a nikau palm, and it's starting to rot. I looked up air layering techniques, but they all use sphagnum moss, and I don't have any of that. So there was one guy using leaf mold, and I figured that that's probably how air layering was developed. Just leaves that were caught rotting in trees, and they started growing roots into them. So thought I'd try this, do an experiment. So I've scraped back the outer layers of this, and then I basically just have to wrap that stuff around where there's a node. It's a bit moist, you can see there's like moisture in there still, and then that gets wrapped up with a bit of plastic. Nice and tight. And that should grow roots all through there within a few weeks, and then we'll be able to chop it off there, and that will become a new macadamia nut tree.
Amazing.
Amazing. So this is the air layering that we did on the macadamia nut a few months ago. I don't know how long ago it was. 7 months ago.
Yeah.
Wow. I've looked at a few of them on various trees that we did, and I haven't seen any of them have worked so far. And what I have noticed is that a lot of them have died, like the tips beyond where we made the cut has died. But these ones haven't. But we'll unpack it and see what happens. I don't see any roots through the plastic. Looks pretty empty. Baby cockroach on my hand. And what does this look like? It's grown like a big kind of... I wonder if that's actually like really ready to root. It's like all this kind of swelling around it.
Yeah, that was not there before.
Or is it just kind of like this?
Well, but it has something new on it. What if you just
maybe we should cut it. Well, maybe we should leave the other ones and see if they actually do anything. Because that looks like... I don't know, there's something in there. It seems very bulbous.
Okay. That's
Chuck it
good
on the ground.
news.
Maybe that one as well.
Great. What are you gonna do with the blueberries?
I'm gonna put these in rooting hormone and then put them in a pot, and hopefully they'll turn into brand new trees.
Yeah, just like that one.
I've done it once before and it worked, so it'd be nice to have some more.
So about the blueberries update, there we go. That's the one blueberry, and those are the other blueberries who are still don't have roots, but they're not dead yet. So we have hopes that perhaps now that it's starting to pick up a bit more the weather, that they will eventually grow roots. So got 2 baths ready to be warm farmed.
Yes.
So we're gonna get the chickens. So we are gonna get the sheep back into this space next to the house, because the other patch that we have at the back of the property where we're building the cabin, the grass is very short and the winter is coming, so it's not going to grow as fast. So we're just going to get the sheep here, so then they cut this grass down and the other one has time to recover and be strong. And for that we need to protect this beautiful blueberry that I have behind me. This is a video about what you should not do to protect the trees where you have sheep. I have spent a lot of time and energy building this structure that just fell over and disappeared, and the sheep totally killed our tree anyway. Yep. So do not try this at home. Do it properly with wire ties and fence. What? Yeah, did it hurt? Oh.
You could have done it. It was nearly there. It just needs something diagonal.
It needed something diagonal.
Didn't put something diagonal. If you put one piece diagonally, it would have locked the whole structure. And it wouldn't have been able to do that. Do you want me to explain?
Yeah.
This area gets really wet in winter, and I was planning on putting some kind of drainage through here, but then I thought, why not just put bananas there, because they love the water. So digging a couple of holes, and I'll dig a small trench from that corner of the house all the way over to here, and I'll dig a pit here so that all the water from over there drains into this pit, and then fill that with mulch, and then that'll keep this area nice and dry. Well, not dry, it'll keep it wet, but it won't be standing water that mozzies can live in. and we won't have to walk through puddles in winter. So I think these bananas will be able to suck up all that moisture and grow really big.
Mm-hmm. It's one of the permaculture principles, right? Make solutions when there's problems.
Yes. Look what I got. It's a... can't remember the name now.
Canna lily.
Yes, an edible canna lily. They're growing so well over there, I thought I'd bring one over here because they're quite tropical. Seems like they could be a good friend with the bananas.
That's exciting.
So I just chopped that off the mother plant, just sprouting out the side of the big mother plant. And, if you get them when they're big enough, then they've already formed a lot of roots by themselves. So they should survive, no problems.
Just adding some nutrient to the clay.
Yeah, this is the stuff that's been washed out of the chicken coop.
So I wanted to show you guys a bit of an update. This is what the banana patch looks like now, maybe like 5-6 months later. The bananas didn't like the quality of the soil and they died, but then we planted those yummy canna lilies, which are doing well. There's one there and there's one there. So fingers crossed that all of that mulch pile there is actually absolutely filled with water. So there's lots of water in here. Tom has faith that that banana there, it's going to survive.